Hello YouTube and welcome back to GrunfWorks Plays KSP. We are coming back to the groundbreaking experiments lander for Gilly, and in the previous episode we have been just coming to the Eve orbit, as I will be doing pretty much in the same fashion. We are continuing around Eve, where we shall be performing our insertion burn. Let's just align our maneuver node. There we go, beautiful. This is also screenshot worthy. There we go. Coming ever so carefully around Eve. I love these storms. I love Astronomer's Visual Pack. And I love the fact that Eve's atmosphere is so thick that you don't see jack. I think it's one of the appeals that it has. You never know where you're landing, so... But we're not landing on Eve today, we're going to Gilly. Doing some science experiments while we're here anyway. We collect all the experiments and we get ready for the... ignition. And there we go. I don't care much about this actually circularization, so let's just exit with the Kerbal, collect the experiments, make the Eve experiment, take a good selfie maybe. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Restoring the experiments. EVA report. I actually might post that as a screenshot for the previous episode because it just looks cool. Board. Now, that thing in mind, collect data, yes, send this. Is there, oh, there's some more things to send, please do. We could use all the science we can get when it's like 100% kosher. So yeah, that's a little bit. So let's just try and align ourselves around Gilly. I do expect the maneuver node to take a little bit, fair amount of actually delta V, but that's okay, we still have the transfer stage. That's the whole point of this endeavor. Somewhere here, and here we have an encounter. Beautiful. 607C. I still have enough thrust to be able to fully get around Eve, so that's fine. No big problems there. Alright, let's time warp to the maneuver node. And the burn time will be 15 seconds, which we will be performing right about soon-ish. Here we go. Almost there. Gimping the thrust. There we go, and let's just do eeny weeny tiny burn till we get an encounter. There we go. Good enough. I think it will be actually kind of hard to get the encounter here, so maybe we'll just use it when we get closer to Gilly, somewhere around here. Maneuver node that will hopefully secure a decent encounter. Here, I mean, Gilly is even worse than Menmas. The amount of delta V required to make a dent is tiny, tiny. So, yeah. Time warping. Okay, time work complete. Burn time is 2 seconds only. I'll just try to put that to 1.5 perhaps. That's 6-second burn. Okay, that's better. Because when you're having too high of a thrust, there's no way you can be that precise. So that's why I'm down throttling my engine. See? Now I want to be switching my view to... Yeah, this is not gonna show me anything, but this will. Alright, so... Let's see, I could be thrusting a little bit more. Let's set up another maneuver node, which will be a little bit closer. And then we just move this a little bit around. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Crew report. No, we're not. We have not changed the biome. Okay, well, that's fair enough. We have 1 day, 28 seconds to burn. So let's make them count. Alright, you get close to that maneuver node. Warp there. And one of you commenters said about these 2 arrows. I actually now see them, but this has been pre-recorded, so I'm actually going to test them out in the next episode. Thank you so much for posting these comments. This is a tiny detail that I would typically miss, so yes, thanks a lot, guys. So when we come close, I'm gonna do a burn. I mean, what better way to align the maneuver nodes and everything that you need with a Rhino engine for Gilly? I mean, it makes complete sense. Now, there we go. Perfect. Let's get back to our science lander and warp here. There we go. Time warp complete. Let's get into the Gilly's sphere of influence. And then we will be doing science. Yes, come on, science. Give me science. Crew report, yes. There you go. Low gravity, give me all that sweet science. Materials bay, hell yes. Mystery goo, alright. Now, collect all of it. Thank you. Scientist, EVA report. Keep the experiment. And grab. So, please restore the experiments. Thank you, and thank you. Module is operational again. Go figure. That's gonna be wonderful. We've recorded the situation. Yes, we did. Okay, transmit data, store, transmit. When we have got 100%, I am sending the data. When we get less, then I'm transmitting it, or then I'm storing it for future reference. Alright, so now we're gonna go and, come on, circularize at a decent orbit. Thrust limiter, okay, this burn will take... Okay, I want my burns to be around 10 seconds because then I can get to time it right. So, alright, time warp complete. And in, there we go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, shit. Well, it doesn't need to be that precise. We can live with it. Burn. As long as we get captured, okay, I think we overdid it a little. Or maybe we didn't. Okay. Yeah, let's warp to maneuver node. And here we'll make a maneuver node to nicely circularize it nice and tight. Okay, so this will be once again a nice selfie. By the way, guys, I'm really looking forward to KSP 1.8 and checking it out, I hope it come out soon, because this will be upgraded textures for Gilly. Gilly could really use some upgrade because it looks like a freaking checkerboard pattern. So, yeah. Thrust limiter 1. Nice. Burn time 4 seconds. By the way, guys, I am gonna skip some of these maneuver nodes. I think I'm gonna come back to you at some point when I'll either be doing the low Gilly science or I'll be doing the landing. Okay, so we're doing now the maneuver node, burn to actually land. We were doing a little bit of, circling around. I wanted to cut it out to really save you of the unnecessary clutter, so I figured it out. There we go. And now we'll be performing the landing. Let's hope we stick it nicely. Hossie, Dan, and Enley, I hope you guys are ready for this mission. You've been preparing for long enough and you have some experience. You look happy, all of you, because we're landing. Yay! Accelerating this ever so slightly. There we go. There we go, the landing gear deploys. There we go. Almost there. Oh wait, this is above sea level? Hold on your horses, I want above ground level. Well, that's more like it. Okay, we should be burning, and with thrust limited, I do feel that we have a good control over the craft. I mean, imagine if I had a full thrust. I'd just yo-yo back to Kerbin. So, yeah. Okay. Gently, easy does it. We have slow percent but 0 drift, which I think is good. And we're landing at an angle, so I think I will keep it. Alright, 2.6 meters per second. Just keeping that velocity, hopefully, and then upping it a little bit as we slide. Okay, wait. 06, 05. And 06 and touchdown! The Kerbals have landed. Beautiful. Turn off the SAS. It seems to be holding steady for the most part. Crew report. Yes. Thank you. Now we will see here, what else do we have? Log seismic data, thank you. Doing the sweet, sweet science. Okay, I've just noticed I don't think I did the low Gilly orbit or the low above Gilly, so I think I have to collect that science as well. Probably on the way back. Collect all. There we go. EVA report. Gilly's Highlands. Thank you. Restore. And will you restore, please? Come on. Restore. Thank you. Now, we should plant a flag somewhere. Enley, you have the honors, man. Alright, that's better. Now, selfie, of course. And plant a flag. Yes. And we'll put Gilly Science Base. Yes, because we will be building a science base here. Or not science base, but, you know, breaking ground experiments. Alright. Take a surface sample. Let's take a screenshot. No, take down. I mean, who told you to plant a flag? Oh, right. You should plant it this way so that it can be seen on all of my awesome screenshots later. Thank you. Stick it. There we go. It's a little crooked, but it will do. Gilly Science Base. We will collect a lot of science. Yay! Thank you. Well, that's better. Okay. Now, onwards to business. Okay, board. So you dump also the EVA reports. Collect, thank you. Send, store, store, everything pretty much except for that one. Okay, fair enough. Good. Now we need engineer. Dan, it's your turn to shine, buddy. And you will need to deploy all the groundbreaking experiments. Yes. Imagine that. So first, of course, with the base control, probodobodyne, yes, yes, yes. Hold on. All right, click it. Tell you what, I haven't deployed these experiments in such a long time, it's almost, you know, it's no longer second nature to me. Sorry. Now, Dan, there you go. Perfect. Deploy. I think this place will actually be quite good. Right. Okay. Then we will need, let's say what we'll need. We'll need a communications dish, or no, actually a solar panel first. Let's see where we'll be placing our solar farm, because that's the most important thing, because none of these things work without juice, of course. So, deploy. Thank you. Deployed by a skill engineer. Dan, you're doing great. Alright, Communitron, HG48 or another solar panel. I think I'm gonna go with the solar panels first, Communitron second, and then the science experiment last, of course. We don't want to miss those precious science points because for some reason there is no power, or God forbid we don't have a connection back to the KSC. There we go. Deploying all these experiments almost start feeling like stationeers, which we will resume, and there will be more episodes, I promise you guys. Already spoke to Max, he is up for it, and we will for sure be continuing our playthrough. I'm really eager to get to it, so yeah. Unless the first episode has already aired, in which case, well, hope you like it. I do record in batches, so it could be, you know, since this will be releasing on Monday, that I already said something. I don't know. But anyway, you should be counting on stationeers. That one is definitely gonna be there. Now, Dan Kerman, continue. There we go. Rotate a little bit. Thank you. And one more, and I think then we will do fine. Dan, stop mucking about. Yeah, there you are. There you go. Just dump it. And since we are actually quite close to the sun, I'm guessing that these science experiments will work nicely. Right, now, engineer, you have deployed everything that you had. So that's good enough for me. Time for scientists to shine. Hossie? No, sorry. Enley, it's your turn. There you go. You shall be deploying the goo camera, because we will be looking at the goo constantly. Because the goo is cool. Yes. Mystery Goo, get ready for some serious filming. And don't forget to smile to the camera. Now we have the ionographer. There we go. Plant. There we go. All three are up. Mystery Goo is already sending some initial data back to the KSC. Ain't that sweet? And then we have the seismometer, of course, which we shall deploy as well. But I don't know if it's like 4 sources, 4 consumers. I have to double check, because they were deployed by a skill engineer, mind that, but I don't know if by deploying this experiment I screwed the pooch. Well, the experiments still seem to be working. Okay, so Mr. Scientist, Enley, get down, please. Thank you. And we need Hossie, we need you for the selfie. Oh, you have one of those fancy new suits. Alright, wait a second. We're gonna put you on the other side. Yeah, apparently they have too many thrusters. You can't really count on them. Tee! There we go. Now get down. See? Good. Screenshot for this episode. Thank you so much, guys. I think I want to take a better picture. Something like that. Well, guys, you know what to do. Like if you like the episode. Hit subscribe for more KSP content. And I will be seeing you in the next episode. But until then, thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.